So I took to my community tab to ask you guys what some of the best cheap fragrances for men on the market are. And that's taking into consideration, obviously, price first and foremost, but also performance, quality, mass appeal, compliment factor, all of that stuff. Had you guys vote in a community tab post, and this is going to be the finalized video from top down. The most upvoted comments being towards the top of the list and the least being towards the bottom, obviously. You guys know how this works. So I didn't really put any sort of restrictions on the price range here. I just let you guys go at it. You know, very vague, you know, requirements here for this one. And you guys came up with a really solid list, I do have to say. There's a lot of great cheapies in here. I will provide links to all of these down below to discounters so you can get them for a cheap price. It goes without saying that if you go retail, these aren't going to be cheap. Now, the first fragrance up at number 10 is going to be John Varvatos Artisan. So my bottle is just completely buried somewhere. I tried to find it, I couldn't find it. But it's got orange, it has clementine, it has like petitgrain. It's very, very kind of orangey, citrusy, and aromatic, basically. If you've smelled something like Clinique Happy for Men, think of a fragrance in that ballpark, but of much higher quality and more unique. That's John Varvatos Artisan. And Artisan is one of those fragrances that could be easily overlooked, right? You know, there's so many flankers. Artisan Pure, Artisan Blue, Artisan Aqua, Artisan Black, which is discontinued, but you get the drift, right? A lot of different ones. So it's easy to overlook kind of the main deal, right? The very first fragrance of the line. But I encourage you to give that one a try. It's really worth mentioning here in this video. I'm glad someone brought it up. And it is kind of in that cheapy price range. It's, you know, one of the most affordable ones, being that it has been out the longest. Typically $40, 125 milliliters, somewhere around in that ballpark and that bottle size as well. Making it a great bang for your buck, a great buy, just a great smelling scent. Next up we have Ferragamo's Acqua Essenziale Blue up next. So this is done by Alberto Marias, first and foremost, which is really cool because typically a lot of his fragrances are going to be kind of closer to that $100 mark, somewhere around in there. Had a piece of hair and I caught it right off the bat. Worked out pretty good. Yeah, Alberto, typically around in that $100 price point. With this one here, though, you can get a fragrance done by an absolute mastermind perfumer for about $30, $35. And it is a blue fragrance inspired scent. It's within that genre, so you've got huge mass appeal here. What's nice about this one, though, is it also has a little bit more of a mature feel. Kind of think of Acqua Essenziale Colonia, kind of a more traditional aromatic kind of leaning scent, but just with some blue ambroxan thrown in, kind of making it a little bit more modern. It's a really nice scent for the price. Good performance as well, great price, great compliments, nice option. Up next, we have another one that I'm super glad ended up placing in this list. It's Rojas L'Homme. So I just recently checked out Rojas L'Homme Aromatic Touch. Really nice flanker. That one just came out this year. And so I'm glad that they're going to kind of focus on this line, at least from what it looks like, right? We've already got one flanker to this so far. And I hope they keep going. I know flankers can be kind of a divisive thing. Some people despise them. Some people really, really like them. For me, you know, when it's a line like this, or when you have a really good starting point, I'm completely open to flankers and I welcome them. And so Aromatic Touch was really nice. This one here, the original, is really nice. It's got juniper berries, musk, woods, grapefruit. Another one that's going to be very aromatic, leaning, a little bit herbaceous, more mature, more masculine, a little bit more traditional in some ways. It's just a very classy scent, especially for the price. About $30 on discounters for this one. You're getting custom presentation, nice hefty bottle, great quality, great scent, great performance, and it's unique. Very nice. Next up, 9 p.m. by AFNAN. So this one here is going to be an ultra male clone. I've got a review coming up on this one. It's already shot, just a matter of getting it out there. So you're seeing it here in the list first. This one's got cinnamon, it's got vanilla, it's got apple. What's interesting is I don't give off any sort of pear note in this one like an ultra male, but with the way the apple comes across, it does kind of have that fruity pear smell. And this one really does get ultra male down about as close as I've seen in terms of fragrances out there on the market. I mean, it's impressively close. I mean, really, really nice stuff. It gives me the exact same feelings that ultra male gives me. That feeling of fall, you know, the season starting to change, that weather cooling off, kind of getting in that mood where you just want to get a little bit cozy, right? Instead of wearing shorts and a t-shirt throughout the entirety of summer, you're getting into that point where you want to start bundling up. You just want to start kind of settling down for the winter time, right? That's what this one smells like. Smells like Halloween, smells like trick-or-treating, smells like haunted houses, smells like fall. Does everything that Ultra Male does at a better price, and for a lot of people out there, it's going to have better performance. There's kind of a issue with Ultra Male. Some people get good performance out of it, some don't. This one seems to be more consistent in terms of that category. People have better luck with this one. So all around, really nice pickup for a good price. We're going to go over here next. This is going to be HAWAS by RASASI. So it's always in my videos. I apologize, but hey, I'm not responsible for it this time, right? You guys chose this one. It's got plum, it's got bergamot, watery notes, ambergris, right, ambroxan. If you've smelled Invictus Aqua, then you'll know what this smells like, because this actually came first. So Invictus Aqua was following this one's footsteps. 2015, Invictus Aqua 2016, now gone. Invictus Aqua 2018, now gone. This is really all we have left, and what if I told you that this is the best one out of all of them? I mean, you can't lose there, especially when you factor in price point. $39, 100 milliliter. I do believe this is an eau de parfum. Putting me on the spot. Eau de parfum, it sure is. It's a great performer. You're looking at 10 plus on my skin every single time. Very consistent with that. Compliments galore. It's just one of those fragrances that's so playful and fun for me, and I'm glad to see that other people agree as well. For the price, you literally cannot beat it. Up next, we have AFNAN's Supremacy, Not Only Intense. So the name, I just do not understand at all. I think the name is stupid. I think it's ridiculously stupid. Supremacy, Not Only Intense. It literally makes no sense to me. I mean, supremacy, cool, that sounds great, sounds supreme, right? But not only intense, that literally does not make a lick of sense. Now this one is an extrait de parfum, and it is also an Aventus clone. Yay, exciting, right? It's really solid though. There's so many Aventus clones. I have so many Aventus clones, and I also have so many bottles of Aventus. Sometimes I feel like I cannot escape Aventus, but I always get requests to cover stuff like this. This is a viewer requested fragrance. I've had a few people say, hey, check this out. Ended up picking it up. I'll do a full review on this one as well, of course. And it also just so happened to place in this video as well. So I feel like I can't escape this smell sometimes. It kind of drives me nuts a little bit, but I do like it. And I think in terms of Aventus clones, this is really good stuff. It has a good amount of richness to it, more so than something like Club de Nuit Intense Man, Eau de Toilette or Eau de Parfum, more so than some of the other clones out there like Mont Blanc Explorer or Mercedes-Benz Select. Has a lot of that kind of punch and richness, just a lot of impact to it. And I really like it for that reason. It smells great. It's a good performer. The name is the only thing that I have an issue with. Other than that, all around, for the price, it's a good scent. Back over to a winter-themed fragrance. We've got Halloween MANX, whiskey, coffee, tonka bean, all of that good stuff. Typically, what, $35, $39, 100 milliliter, or actually this might be 120. Yeah, 125, 39 bucks, somewhere around in there, and it is an eau de toilette. So not the best, I mean, it still performs good. One thing I do want to point out as well, testers do come with a cap, as you can see right there on the sticker. And where is it? Right there. and right there. I like to point that out when I can. But yeah, Halloween MANX, great placement. I'm glad to see this one in here. I talked about this one a lot over the fall and winter time, not for any reason in particular other than the fact that it's really, really good. I've got no agenda with this fragrance. I'm not being paid to talk about this or hype it up. The brand doesn't even know I'm a thing, so they don't care. But I really like it a lot. I think it's great stuff for the price. Performance is also really good. So it's just playful, it's fun, you know, very winter time themed. Nice coffee note in here, roasted coffee that comes through more so in the dry down. Good amount of a whiskey top note, nice tonka bean. All around, really nice stuff for the price. We're starting to run down to the end of this one. We've got MISSONI Wave. Making sure I'm not missing anything. Actually, I'm not. Okay. MISSONI Wave. So this one here has kind of a Versace Pour Homme / Chanel Allure Homme sport smell. The way I've described this one is it's a hybrid, okay? That's all I'm going to say. Just going to break it down real easy. Combine Versace Pour Homme's citric, floral, musky freshness with Chanel Allure Homme Sports kind of creamy, to some extent, slight sweetness. Mix them together, and you have MISSONI Wave at about a price of a $40 mark, somewhere around in there. Definitely can't complain about that. Coming in at number 2, second to last fragrance, we've got Versace The Dreamer. This is going to be the new version, you know, the one that you buy nowadays. It's got tobacco, blossom, iris, juniper. There's some other florals in here as well. This one, actually, believe it or not, it got commented a couple times, and I was super pumped up to see it. And I wouldn't say that I wasn't expecting it, but I wasn't expecting it to place this high and be commented a few times. I mean, you know, it's not like the most popular scent anymore. Halloween MANX and Rasasi HAWAS and even something like ROCHAS alone, MISSONI Wave, all talked about more, it seems like, but the Dreamer really ranks high and held its own, and I think that's awesome because I think the Dreamer is a killer scent, especially for the price. One of the cheapest Versace fragrances that you can get, and realistically, it's kind of one of the most unique as well. Great quality, decent performance, super unique. You know, it's the Dreamer. That's really, really good. And last up for this video, Chrome Extreme by AZZARO Acqua di Gio Profondo. That's what this one's all about. Orange, C notes, cashmere, musk. I already gave it away. You know, it's got that Profondo, you know, kind of inspired smell, but with a different twist. Less focus on this mineral notes type of smell, which for a lot of people would be appealing to have this one because it has less of the mineral note smell. Also, price point is going to be much more appealing as well. Mid $40 for, you know, 100 milliliters. Profondo, I believe they're, what is it, 125 milliliters is how they come, or 120. And you're going to be looking at about $100. So you can really save a lot of money with this one. Performance is good, compliments are great, quality is also impressive. Chrome Extreme, I've talked about this one a lot, and I'm glad to see that you guys also feel the same way, and you guys pushed it to number 1, which I think is pretty cool. We'll link this one down below along with everything else. Great cheapie for the summertime. Now is the time to get this one and start wearing it. Killer stuff. Alrighty guys, that's going to do it for me. That is the best cheap fragrances for men on the market, according to you guys. Great picks. Love all of these. I think they're all great. They're all ones that I wear and that I gravitate towards because I think they're really good. Links down below. That's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you tomorrow with another one. Take care.